Welcome to another Overwatch case. We are here to decide whether the following target is a guilty, not guilty, or maybe there is insufficient evidence to support either case. Let's find out what is happening in this game where we are following a Luna who queued ranked roles in the legend queue things, and it's a Luna, safe lane, level 25. Now you gotta imagine, before we do anything, before we play this game, play this replay, this Luna was reported at minute 38 in the game, almost minute 39. That means for the first 40 minutes, people did not feel like this Luna was report worthy. We're gonna find out if Luna changed her tune here, and we have her reported for feeding. She is 2 deaths in. It's 9, 2, and 4. It's not that bad. The game is somewhat even on kills, but the dire side definitely ahead and not doing too bad. But they look like they are about to go high ground. There is an Aegis in the inventory of the Luna. What will happen? We wonder. Going high ground. That's an illusion, but Luna doesn't know that. Okay, the curse. Wasted. There's no people around her. She gets glimmered as well by the witch doctor. All is fine. Not yet feeding. And still just attempting to go high ground here, getting lifted up. The axe not jumping in, all good. The hoodwink taken out on the side. Invoker doing invoker things with the sunstrikes. And now she is actually stoned because of the Medusa. She already used her BKB and now she's running through the flames. She is in fairly deep and does not have a BKB anymore to back her up. So this Luna is dead. I mean, Magnus tries. Actually still tries. Actually lives for quite a while longer. Still will die eventually. But hey, this Magnus did try. I would imagine that Luna got reported by her teammates because of her diving. Now, I think it was definitely bad that she did that. I think maybe she cost them that fight. Maybe they could have gotten more. But guess what? That's not feeding. That's called just bad play. Decision making. Diving, thinking you can win the fight diving, is not something that should consider you guilty. Let's see. Does she end up buying back? She's there for full minutes. She's gonna wait the full minute out. 10 seconds remaining. The enemy team on her case. There's already a jewel on the side. The fight's already happening. Now Luna comes in and pops a BKB, tries to attack, is already stoned, now with the Eclipse, but already dies as well, now with the buyback. The BKB of Medusa is out, so perhaps they can make something happening here, because the call happens as well. Whew, that blade mail, that definitely hurt. That's a dieback on the Luna. Now I think... oh, a disconnect as well from this Luna, but... we don't know what the communication is like. We don't know if she just wants to get out of some toxic communication. And she has died back. And we did see her try. We saw her try. Nice RP. Because she disconnects, that's why the vision is so strange. The question is, because they held, right? Is she coming back in 50 seconds? Or will they lose in 50 seconds? Follow this Magnus just for vision purposes. I don't think she's coming back. But do we report people who are disconnected and abandoned? I guess she's 3 minutes still abandoned. I mean, they're gonna play Luna. Oh, this is a tough one, guys. There's the pause. They're pausing because they want Luna back, but let's be real. I mean, oh, darn it. She left the game thinking they lost because she died back, lost the fight, probably had the team telling her that she fed. But the fact that she rage quit, because I feel like it's a rage quit, right? It's not feeding, but feeding and griefing is under the same header. She did try, but she's not trying now because she disconnected. But we don't know if she comes back. Her KDA is 10, 5, and 4. So it's not necessarily bad. Also died least of everybody in the team. So definitely not feeding. We know she tried. We know she came up on the top push, just dove a little bit too deep. Played with the team, bought back. After losing her life in a fight, continued to fight, died again. But then the fight was still somewhat won by the Magnus. I agree that she thought that her team had lost when she died back. I agree with that. But, as we now know, the team didn't really lose when she died back. When she dies, when she disconnects, when she's about to die, Axe is alive, and Hoodwink is alive. Axe and Hoodwink are alive. Everybody on the enemy team, apart from Winter Wyvern, is alive, but on low HP. She disconnects now. Because she thinks that they lost. I think this might be a report, guys. I think this is a guilty. I think this is a guilty. How on earth did they kill more than this, though? I mean, how did they not lose here is the question as well. The game would not have punished her for disconnecting if they lost within 5 minutes. So it is up to us to serve judgment. I mean, this is pretty good, guys. This Magnus is carrying this team. If she stayed, they definitely would have a good shot of making a comeback here. 100%. This Magnus is playing really well. I think he's guilty. Someone's making a claim for insufficient evidence. Insufficient evidence? I feel like this might be... It's either guilty or insufficient evidence, but it's definitely not guilty. This Luna could have helped the team win. Disconnected, rage quit, if you will, before the game ended, and because the game probably did end within the 5 minutes, the game will not punish her for that abandon. Luna's KDA that she ended on 10 to 5. I think it's... Could be internet problems, very conveniently timed internet problems. Very conveniently timed problems. No, the game ended like... How much longer was there? Like 3 minutes with still left? Yeah. This is a tough one, guys. I think I might go for insufficient evidence. Because she didn't feed. It might be internet problems. I think this is it. I think it's insufficient evidence. It's very disappointing that people quit before the throne falls. Yeah, but this is not just... Yeah. So she's reported for feeding, but here it's like they're asking griefing or abusive behavior. Is it grief? Was the player behaving in a way that negatively impacted their teammates? I think yes. Negative behavior may include ability abuse, feeding kills to the enemy, dropping items, etc. Okay. Judgment has been made. The Luna that we saw in the game that disconnected after she thought the game was over will be judged as insufficient evidence. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.